bit will lock in, and then just pull it forward. It has it's 2-speed and forward and reverse. There is no like the larger Surge or the Compact that has 3 different impacts plus the sensing mode that will sense, uh-oh, we're gonna pop the screw head. So it doesn't have that. And yes, have we broke screw heads? Oh yes, we have. But 3-inch screws into 2x4s into the wall to hang out tankless heaters like they're going out of style. Like I said, well over 5 years we've had this drill, and it's a very good drill for the price. Now, the drill that I would recommend is not the combo kit, the one that comes with the impact and the regular. Buy this separate. It's a different drill. It's the brushless motor, so it's going to last a lot longer. It doesn't have the little GPS thing in there like the other 18-volt systems have, but it's a very good drill for the money. I mean, we haven't bought one in a while because I had a few of these, but I think they're around $159.95 tool only, so no battery. So again, if you have the 12-volt platform and you're in the market for a drill, it's a very good drill. The only thing is it's a little bit top heavy, especially if you're running the 2.0 battery. Then it becomes really top heavy. It becomes really top heavy. So with the XC battery is very good. Now, I run this drill even with my RC cars, and I showed it, I think, on the last video to do my wheel nuts. It's very sensitive. It's a very sensitive drill as far as for the impacts. All right. This is fairly new that I purchased, and I have one for here and I have one for the shop. It's the Milwaukee 2460-20 little Dremel lookalike. Okay, you know I have quite a few Dremels, large ones, small ones, the right angle ones, the mini ones. I'm going to look to get rid of them. I'm just going to keep 1 or 2, but this drill, this here, now, just to go back up a second, it will take all of the standard motor tool bits. So any Dremel bit, any fine bit, it will accept it in the collet. The collet is removable, so you could put a smaller collet in. So it's basically just like the Dremel tool or fine tool, except if you have the 12-volt platform. So it has the spindle lock right here, and that will tighten up, and there's nice knurled, and there's also flat end, so that if you happen to over tighten it, you can use this as a supplied wrench, so basically an open end wrench, to undo it. But I found just with hand tight, we have routed open tile to access a shower body with this thing. We cleaned off threads with this thing. We cut the flue pipe on our tankless heaters. We have to deburr it. So we use basically the sanding. We keep a whole bunch of bits on the truck. We have to sand it. We use the large cutoff bits, the ones like this here. Hold on a second. We use these large bits, or the one that will lock in, to cut off the toilet bolts so we can put the caps on them. We just get it in there, brass cuts it right off within seconds. We were using a multi-tool with a metal blade. Metal blades are like 35 bucks. This thing, even if one of these breaks, they're very inexpensive. They come in like packs of 25. Cut off bolts, cut old piping flush with the wall, and deburring a lot of stuff. I did say bolts, but it's a very, very handy tool. And again, it's a tool that we basically leave in a spot on the truck that it can be. It's like plug and play, grab and go. We grab it, bring it to the site. Swap out the battery if the battery is dead. It's got the battery meter on it. It's got up to 6 speeds. On off is right here. battery indicator. The RPMs of the unit are 5,000 to 37,000 revolutions per minute, and this battery needs to be charged. All right, the second tool, pretty much, and I've had a couple of questions, and I've just corresponded with a gentleman about this tool. To me, besides my snap-on 12-volt drill that has the rocker forward and reverse, which I pretty much can't put down, I probably would have never bought this if I bought it full price. Again, for those you remember, I was on the snap-on truck. He had this. It was being, they were discontinuing it, and another line was coming, another one was coming in. So I got it at like $225, 2 batteries, a charger, and this, and a couple of bits. I would probably never bought it because this thing today is like, I think around $600, and you can get this drill for 4 and change, the CSX. So besides me, and which, as you know, I love it, and it sits right here. This drill, and as you can see how much use I have gotten out of this, and I clean my tools. My wife bought this for me about 3 years ago for Christmas, and it comes as a kit. Comes with the drill. It comes with the interlocking L battery that into the handle with belt clip. It comes with 2 batteries, the charger, and then it comes with the quick release chuck. And again, unfortunately with Festool, you can only use their Festool brand in there. It will not fit like DeWalt or Milwaukee. So it's got, and then it releases. Well, you're giving me trouble. Then the 90 degree. Again, it all locks in to the, you just got to find the catch. So you got the 90 degree. And it all comes in a Sustainer 1. And then it comes with the Jacobs chuck. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have like the 12 volt and the 18 volt version. It doesn't have that offset because you need those gears in the front to catch on for it to operate. So it comes with those 3 chucks. I pretty much leave the quick release chuck on. It has the drill mode and 12 speeds. It has the forward reverse. It has, 12 drill settings, 2 speeds, forward and reverse, and your little light. Oh, also, it's got 2 little slots here for bits. They'll push in there, so you can keep some bits in there. But this drill, again, I use the heck out of it. If I got to work inside the house, I take this, or if I got to go work at a relative's house, I'll just put this inside my tote system and bring it out to with the bits and the heads and bring it to work or go inside to work. This one here is probably the lightest drill around. The handle of this thing, with the handle and the way it's situated, is so well balanced in your hands between the battery being forward and then the motor and the rest of the electronics back here in the handle. It's so well balanced that this drill just floats on your finger. It just feels so good in your hand. And if those of you that have it, you know what I'm talking about. So, again, not to make this video so long, there's other things that I want to share with you that we pretty much have, it's indispensable. That's this little one right here. Okay, again, everything will be in the description below. Prices, you have questions, you have anything you want to know about it, just again, shoot me an email, send me a message, and I will, you know, in the comments, and I will answer it. But other than that, we'll hit the second video with the rest of the tools a little later. And I just want to show you my toy came in. I'm still waiting on to find the fuel and the 2-cycle oil that they recommend to use in it. But let me show you my new addition to Mike's Wood Shop. And there's a reason that I bought this, because when I am doing some builds, I can move this thing around. And why am I having a problem here getting this off? Okay, let me flip this around here. Let me go this way, and there it is. That is the Rovin 360 36cc engine. Look at that beast. Carburetor, air filter, pull start. Comes fully assembled. As you can see, that's the body, that's the color right there. And I picked up this from Home Depot, got a very good price on it. And this now houses everything. I don't have to have it into Mike's wood shop. I can now wheel it outside.